So here you are. Lying there like a little puppy on the bed. My bed. My side of the house. My rules. And you are supposed to be resting. Isn't that adorable? You think you'll just lie down, close your eyes, and drift away like a normal man. But you're not a normal man, are you? Oh, you're my husband. My submissive little project. My pet. Which means bedtime isn't about comfort. It's about me getting the satisfaction of watching you squirm. Oh, don't look so nervous already. You know what's coming. I see that silly expression on your face pretending like you don't know. But you do. You know exactly what kind of night you're in for. I can read you like a children's book. Simple sentences. Simple words. A simple man. Do you realize how ridiculous you look right now? Trying to tuck yourself under the blanket like you're some respectable gentleman. Giggles softly. Gentleman. Please. You're not fooling anyone. You look like a little boy caught playing dress up in his father's clothes. But worse, because even little boys have some spark in their eyes. Yours? Dead. Dull. Just like a tired puppy that's learned his tricks. You love when I talk to you like this, don't you? You won't admit it, but your breathing gives you away. Slow. Shaky, like you're clinging to every word. Desperate. Pathetic. That's the sound of a man who's addicted to his own humiliation. My humiliation. You know, I think of you sometimes when I watch other men. Real men. Out in the world. Confident, shoulders straight, voices deep, making decisions without hesitation. And then I look at you. My husband. My so-called partner. And all I see is a shadow. A weak little shadow tagging along behind me, hoping nobody notices. Oh, don't pout. Don't turn your face away from me. You can't hide that pathetic blush. It spreads across your cheeks every time I mention how inferior you are. Soft chuckle. It's almost cute, in a tragic second-hand embarrassment sort of way. Do you want to sleep tonight? Do you think I'll let you? As I could. I could let you roll over, close your eyes, and drift into your little dreams. But where's the fun in that? Bedtime for you isn't about peace. It's about me whispering every flaw in your ear until your brain can't decide if it wants to shut down or beg for more. You're squirming already. Look at you. Can't even stay still under my gaze. The way your hands twitch, your lips press together, your eyes dart around like a trapped mouse. Honestly, it's almost comical. I don't even have to raise my voice to get you like this. Just my whispers, my little reminders. And you fall apart. Do you remember last week? When you tried to fix that chair in the kitchen. Giggles. Oh, I do. You stood there, tools in hand, acting like you knew what you were doing. My big, strong handyman. And within minutes, screws rolling across the floor, wood splintering, you swore under your breath like it was the chair's fault. It was pitiful. Even a YouTube tutorial could have done a better job. And what did I do? I stood there. Watching. Laughing. Reminding you that I could have called an actual professional and had it done in 5 minutes. But no, I had to let my husband prove how incompetent he is. That's you. That's who's lying in this bed right now. Not a protector. Not a builder. Just a man-child who can't hold a screwdriver without turning it into a comedy show. And yet here you are staring up at me like I'm the center of your universe. Like I'm the sun and you're some little planet, doomed to orbit forever, never close enough to matter. You live for this. My voice. My dominance. My control. It's the only thing that gives you purpose, isn't it? Don't answer. I don't need words. Your silence is the loudest confession. Now roll over. Yes, on your back. I want to look at you while you try to fall asleep. That's right. Tuck your arms down, stop fidgeting. Good boy. Well, a boy at least. The good part is debatable. You know what I see? A face that was never meant to intimidate anyone. Soft. Weak. The kind of face people forget in a crowd. You've never turned heads. You've never commanded respect. And you never will. That's why you belong here in this bed with me standing over you. Whispering truths into your ears until they sink into your bones. Do you feel small yet? You should. That's the entire point. Small. Powerless. Dependent. Oh, I could almost laugh. Look at those tired eyes. You think I'll let you drift away? Not yet. No, I'm going to stretch this out. You'll fall asleep only when I decide you've been put in your place enough for tonight. And until then, every little thought you have will be mine to shape. Pathetic little husband. My pathetic little husband. That's it. Stay still. Don't even think about moving until I say so. I can hear your little heart racing. Nervous? Excited? Or just overwhelmed by the sheer inevitability of my words sinking into your mind? Probably all three. Typical. You know, it's funny, the way you pretend sometimes that you're in control of your life. Like paying bills, deciding what to eat, or heaven forbid making decisions about work. Giggles. Don't even make me laugh too loudly. It would shatter the fragile illusion you cling to so desperately. You can barely keep yourself upright half the time. And yet, somehow you think you're capable of adulting. Darling, watching you try is like watching a toddler in a suit. Do you remember last month when you cooked dinner for us? Oh yes, I remember. Softly snickers. You chopped vegetables like you were auditioning for a horror movie with a dull knife. The potatoes looked like little lumps of despair. The pasta? Overcooked. Mushy. And you, proudly presenting it to me like it was some Michelin star masterpiece. I smiled. And inside I was laughing at every single bite you forced yourself to eat, pretending you weren't embarrassed. That's you. Always pretending. Always performing for a world that doesn't care. But me. I see through you. Every little act. Every flinch. Every sigh. The way you brace yourself when I say your name. You're predictable, and that's exactly why I enjoy this so much. Now focus on me. Look at me. Pauses softly, whispering. I want you awake just enough to feel my words sink in. Your eyes are heavy. Perfect. But don't close them yet. Not until I allow it. I can almost hear your thoughts. She's teasing me again. Maybe I should argue. Maybe I should push back. Oh darling, don't even try. Every single objection you might have. I've anticipated. I know you better than you know yourself. You think you're clever. But you're not. Clever is sharp. You're like a dull pencil. Safe. Forgettable. Easily managed. Roll onto your side. Yes, the other side. That's right. Let me have full view. Look at that little chest rising and falling. So fragile. So utterly ordinary. I've seen men in the world who would command a room just by entering it. And here you are lying beneath me, breathing my air, waiting for permission to even drift into sleep. Do you know what your problem is? Soft whisper, almost teasingly affectionate. You care too much about being liked. Too much about being normal. And in trying to please everyone, you've forgotten how to please yourself. Or more accurately, you've forgotten how to exist without me guiding every thought, every action, every heartbeat. Oh, don't wrinkle your nose. You know it's true. And deep down, that's why you love this. This little dynamic we have. Being reminded again and again of your own limitations. Being under my control. Feeling small, compliant, obedient. You pretend you're not addicted to it, but the moment I speak, the moment my voice brushes across your thoughts, you're already wrapped around my words like a coil. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine yourself in a room full of men. Strong, confident men. Men with shoulders that don't slump. Men who speak and people listen. And then there's you, trying to fit in. Trying to act like you belong. Can you picture it? Soft laughter. It's pathetic, isn't it? That's what the world sees. That's what your coworkers see. That's what everyone sees. And you're too polite, too mild, too hesitant to do anything about it. But here with me you don't have to pretend. As I see you, all of you, your fears, your weaknesses, every small inadequacy, and I use them, gently, playfully, like a cat batting a toy across the floor, watching it twitch and flinch. That's you, my little twitching toy. And yet, I can feel your heart racing, can't I? The need to obey. The need to feel the control slip entirely into my hands. Good. That's it. Keep breathing slowly. Let me talk you down. Or maybe I'm not talking you down. Maybe I'm building you up, in a very strange way. You see, being completely under me, completely exposed, it's oddly comforting, isn't it? Your mind struggles against it for a moment, and then surrenders. Because you know that pretending to be normal in the world doesn't bring this same satisfaction. You'll never find this anywhere else. Only here. With me. Now hands on your chest. Yes, just like that. Feel your own heartbeat. Slow. Hesitant. Pathetic. Soft chuckle. Do you hear that? That's the sound of a man who knows he is powerless but likes it. Likes it because I'm here to guide him. To push him just enough. To remind him constantly of his position in this little hierarchy. Me above. You, comfortably below. Oh, your lips are twitching. Smiling? Or frowning? Doesn't matter. I can see the blush creeping up your neck. You look ridiculous. But adorable in a weak little way. I could almost forgive you for all your failures if you weren't so damn predictable. You've fallen for the same tricks, the same humiliations, the same reminders. Every single time. And yet you still enjoy it. Still want it. Still need it. Now tilt your head slightly. Yes, towards me. Look at me. Good. That's enough for now. I want you alert, aware, but just barely. I want your mind swimming in a mixture of anticipation and submission. I want every inch of your consciousness aware that you are mine, but still clinging to the faint hope that maybe, I'll let you sleep peacefully tonight. But don't get too comfortable. That would be a mistake. Comfort is the enemy. Discomfort keeps you alive. Discomfort keeps you aware of your place. And your place is here. Beneath me. Obedient. Waiting. That's it. Keep your eyes just barely open. Don't close them yet, not until I say so. I want to watch you, little husband. Watch you try to appear composed while every word I whisper twists inside your head. You think you're relaxed, but I can feel every tremble in your body. Every twitch in your fingers. Every shallow breath. Oh, I love it when you're like this. Vulnerable. Exposed. Helpless. Do you know what I think about sometimes? I think about how easy it would be for you to disappear in a crowd. Just vanish. No one would notice. Not at work. Not among your friends. Not even your neighbors. A man like you fades. That's the truth, isn't it? Harsh but true. And don't even try to argue. It's not about ego. It's about observation. You're forgettable. And yet, here with me you matter. But only because I say so. Only because I give you attention. Otherwise, nothing. Look at your hands resting on your chest. Do they feel heavy? Or do they feel light? Either way, they're useless. Little appendages incapable of holding much besides your own fear. And your fear is delicious to me. Every shiver, every twitch. I notice. I savor. Soft chuckle. Do you remember last night? Oh yes. The way you tried to impress me with that story about your coworker. How you fumbled through the words, trying to sound clever, trying to appear smart. And what did I do? I listened. I smiled. I waited. Because I knew exactly how it would end. You'd trip over your own tongue. You'd say something awkward. You'd blush like a schoolboy caught passing notes. And you did. Just as predicted. That's your life, little husband. Always a few steps behind. Always scrambling to keep up. Always desperately wanting approval from someone who barely notices you. Until I notice. And once I notice, everything changes. Suddenly your awkwardness, your mistakes. They're fuel. Fuel for my amusement. Fuel for my words. Fuel for this little dance we do every night. Do you feel that? The tightness in your chest? That little flutter in your stomach? That's the sound of submission settling in. That's your body remembering its place. Beneath me. Below my gaze. Small. Helpless. Predictable. And don't you love it? Don't even try to deny it. Your little mind betrays you. You crave this. You crave being reminded of your weaknesses. You crave the soft sting of humiliation whispered directly into your ear while you lie there, powerless. Turn slightly onto your other side. Yes, perfect. That's it. Stretch out a little, but not too much. You see, control is my game. Every movement you make, I notice. Every little adjustment, every shift in your position. It's all part of the game. And I always win. I could ask you, do you want to sleep? But you wouldn't know the truth if I said yes. Because sleep for you isn't about rest. Sleep for you is about surrender. Sleep is about letting me guide your thoughts until your mind finally shuts down. And yet, even as your eyelids droop, even as your body begins to relax, part of you fights it. You want comfort. But I know better. You want this. You want me. Do you know what else I notice about you? Your posture. Soft laugh. Yes. Posture. Slouched. Rounded shoulders. Your body literally bending under its own lack of strength. No stamina. No confidence. And I notice. Every little angle, every crooked line. You're a map of mediocrity and I've memorized every curve. Now listen carefully. I want you to imagine a scenario. Picture yourself in a room full of other husbands. Husbands who are tall, strong, sharp. Men whose presence is undeniable. And then there's you, standing among them. Trying to act like you belong. Can you see it? That hesitant shift from foot to foot, the way your hands fidget. That blank stare as you realize nobody really notices you. Soft giggle. That is the real world. And yet here with me you are noticed. Intensely. My gaze. My voice. My words, they are all for you. And that is the only reason you matter. Oh, I hear you. Yes. That little sigh escaping your lips. That quiet acceptance. That tiny trembling yes in your thoughts. I hear it, little husband. And it makes me smile. Because you're so easy to read. So transparent. You think your attempts at composure hide anything? Well, I see through every layer. Every mask. Every feigned moment of confidence. And I love it. Now bring your hands down to your sides. Relax. Let them fall where they may. Good. That's it. Let your body remember that you're mine. Mine to tease. Mine to guide. Mine to mold through whispers and words until even your dreams are shaped by my voice. I could tell you to close your eyes now. But not yet. Not until I decide. No, I want you to linger on the edge. That delicate tension. That delicious anticipation. Every inhale. Every exhale. A little reminder that you're under my control. That you belong to me in this small, intimate world we create every night. Do you feel your mind wandering? Good. That's exactly where I want it. Thinking of your weaknesses. Thinking of your limitations. Thinking of all the times in life where you've fallen short, stumbled, hesitated. And yet here you are. Alive. Present. And entirely in my power. Good. That's enough for now. Keep breathing. Keep listening. Keep knowing your place. Yes, that's it. Stay still. Don't even breathe too loudly. Every sound you make is a note in my symphony of control. I can hear the little flutters of nervousness in your chest. The soft trembling of your fingers. The tiny hesitant breaths. Soft chuckle. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do you know what I love most about this moment? Watching you realize how unremarkable you are. Not in a cruel way, well, maybe a little, but in the way that reminds you who's in charge. You, little husband, are ordinary, forgettable, weak, and yet so eager to please, so desperate for validation. You cling to my attention like it's a lifeline. And it is. Your world shrinks to my voice, my whispers, my gaze. That's all that matters now. That's all you need. Look at your face. Yes, right there. That little crease between your eyebrows. That faint blush across your cheeks. Do you realize how ridiculous it looks when you get flustered? My husband, my little submissive. Blushing over nothing. Over words. Over soft sounds. Over me. Soft laugh. You're adorable in a way that makes me almost forgive your shortcomings. Almost. Let me remind you of something else. Something small yet so telling. Remember last week when you tried to clean the kitchen? Oh yes. I remember it vividly. You moved so slowly, so awkwardly, trying to appear competent. Every pan you touched ended up in the sink with water dripping everywhere. Every towel you folded looked crooked. And you, smiling like a proud fool. I could barely contain my laughter. That is the essence of you. Striving. Failing. Trying to impress. And yet, somehow, still wanting my approval. I see your lips twitching. Trying not to smile. Trying not to laugh at yourself. But don't worry. I see everything. And I love it. Every little flaw, every small embarrassment. It's mine to tease. Mine to shape. Mine to remind you of your place. Do you know what your place is, little husband? Soft whisper, almost affectionate. Your place is here. Lying beneath me. Listening. Waiting. Obeying. Every thought, every breath belongs to me. And don't even think of resisting. Resistance is useless. You've tried before, haven't you? Oh yes. Those tiny moments when you thought you could assert yourself. And what happened? You failed. Every time. And I was there watching, whispering, reminding you, quietly, gently, persistently, who is in control. Now turn slightly onto your other side. That's it, yes. Stretch, but not too much. Don't get comfortable. Comfort is a trap. Comfort makes you forget your place. And your place is beneath me. Do you feel that? The tension in your muscles as you try to adjust? That little resistance in your mind as you fight the urge to relax? Perfect. That's exactly what I want. I want you aware. I want you conscious of your submission. Every twitch, every sigh, every flutter of your eyelids. It all tells me how well I've trained you. How well you respond. How predictable you are. I hear that little breath of frustration. Trying to shift. Trying to adjust. Soft chuckle. You can't escape. Not tonight. Not ever. I see your hands. Fidgeting. Restless. Nervous. Weak. So, place them back. Sit. That's better. See, I'm guiding you, correcting you, keeping you in line. And you like it. You need it. Admit it to yourself. Even if you can't admit it to me. Do you remember last month when you tried to fix the leaking faucet? Soft laugh. Oh yes. I watched you struggle with the wrench, twisting and turning, sweating over a simple task that could have been done in 5 minutes. And yet, you made it a disaster. Water splashing everywhere, tools falling, you muttering curses under your breath. That is your life, isn't it? A series of small failures, a collection of awkward moments, all hidden behind a facade of trying your best. And here I am, noticing every single detail. Now look at your chest. Feel it rising and falling with each breath. Slow, hesitant, like you're trying not to panic. Don't fight it. That's what I want. The more you fight, the more I notice. The more I notice, the more I can tease. And you respond beautifully. Do you hear the quiet sound of my voice brushing across your mind? Whispering every little truth you try to ignore. Softly, teasingly. You are small. You are weak. You are predictable. You are mine. And don't even think about closing your eyes just yet. Not until I allow it. Not until I say you've been reminded enough. I see that tiny shiver. That involuntary response. That little twitch in your fingers. That blush creeping up your neck. It's almost unfair how easy it is to affect you. How sensitive you are to my voice, my words, my attention. Every sound I make echoes through your mind, marking your place, reminding you, this is not your world. This is mine. And in my world, you exist to obey, to listen, to surrender. Now, hands on your chest again. Feel your heartbeat. Pathetic, isn't it? So small. So weak. So mine. Good. Keep them there. Keep breathing. Keep listening. Every word I say, every whisper. Shaping you, guiding you, molding you into the perfect little submissive husband I know you can be. Yes, that's it. Just stay still. Don't even breathe too loudly. Every little sound you make is a message and I'm listening. I hear your tiny sighs, your quiet little trembles. It's so perfect. You lying there, aware of my attention, aware of your own weaknesses, yet powerless to stop them. That's what I love about you. That's what I crave about you. Do you know what I notice the most about you? Your little habits. The way you fidget with your hands when you're nervous. The way you bite your lips when you're unsure. The way your shoulders slump as if the weight of being you is just too heavy to bear. It's almost tragic in a way that makes my chest tighten with delight. Look at your arms resting uselessly by your sides. I could ask you to move them and you'd hesitate. You'd wonder if you're doing it right. And I'd watch quietly, letting you doubt yourself until you're twisting and adjusting like a little puppet on invisible strings. Soft chuckle. That is the essence of you. Hesitation. Insecurity. Predictability. I see that twitch in your fingers. Trying to fidget? Trying to distract yourself from what I'm saying? So, place them back. Sit. That's better. You see, little husband, I control even your smallest movements. Your body, your mind, your reactions. Every part of you belongs to me tonight. And you love it, don't you? Admit it to yourself even if you can't admit it to me. Do you remember last week when you tried to organize the living room? Soft laugh. You moved one cushion 3 times, straightened a picture crookedly, and muttered under your breath like a frustrated little child. And what did I do? I watched. I whispered to you, gently mocking, correcting, teasing. And you complied. Beautifully. That is who you are, isn't it? Beautifully obedient, perfectly helpless, endlessly amusing. Now shift slightly onto your back. Yes, just like that. Don't get too comfortable. Comfort is dangerous. Comfort is a trap that makes you forget your place. And your place is here. Beneath me. Listening. Waiting. Surrendering. Do you feel that heat in your cheeks? That little flush creeping up your neck? That's the sound of your submission. That's your mind acknowledging its proper place. And don't even try to hide it from me. I can see it in every line of your face. Every small movement. Every hesitant breath. Your face. Yes, let me talk about that for a moment. So soft. So ordinary. The kind of face people forget in a crowd. Not sharp, not commanding. Not memorable. And yet here it is. My little husband lying beneath me and suddenly unforgettable. Because my attention turns everything into significance. And you crave it. You crave my focus even as I mock the very things that make you unremarkable. Your hair, oh yes, your hair. A little messy. Always in need of attention. Always slightly out of place no matter how hard you try. You never notice, do you? You think it's fine. But I notice. I notice every strand, every flaw. And it's delicious to me. Because it's another way to remind you, you're human. You're imperfect. Your mind to mold and tease. And your voice. Soft chuckle. Your voice is soft. Hesitant. It carries no weight. No authority. And yet, I love hearing it. Especially when it tries to argue with me. Especially when it tries to protest. The tiny quiver when you speak, the little hesitation before words come out. That's music. That's the sound of your mind realizing it has no control. Do you feel small yet? You should. That's exactly the point. Small. Weak. Obedient. Helpless. And all those little insecurities you've carried. I see them. I amplify them. I whisper them back to you. And you respond beautifully. Every sigh, every twitch, every little tremor. It's a symphony of submission. Now hands back on your chest. Feel your own heartbeat. So small. So fragile. That's exactly how I like it. Every beat is a reminder of your place. Every breath. A reminder that you exist in my world and not the other way around. Do you remember last month when you tried to impress me with that little workout routine? Soft laughter. Yes. I saw every strained movement. Every shaky lift. Every flinch when it was harder than you expected. And you tried to smile, tried to pretend it was fine. That it was pathetic. But perfect. That's you. Always striving. Always failing. Always entertaining me without even realizing it. Your little legs. Yes. Let me talk about those too. So soft. So weak. They don't carry you with confidence. They don't command. They support a body that trembles under observation. And yet, they're perfect for lying here, obedient, waiting, letting me control every thought that drifts through your mind. Can you feel how close you are to surrendering completely? How close you are to letting sleep take you? Not yet. Not until I've whispered enough truths into your ears. Not until I've reminded you of every flaw, every weakness, every little thing that makes you perfectly mine. Good. That's it. Keep listening. Keep breathing. Keep feeling small, weak, helpless, and utterly dependent on my voice. That's all you need tonight. That's all you'll ever need. Yes. That's it. Just stay still. Don't even twitch. I want to feel every little breath you take. Every small rise and fall of your chest. Every tiny shiver running through your body. Soft chuckle. It's exquisite. You lying there helpless, aware that I am the one shaping your thoughts, guiding every reaction, molding every twitch. That's the magic of being mine. That's your reality. Do you know what I love most about you in moments like this? How painfully ordinary you are. How predictable. How weak. You try to pretend otherwise sometimes, don't you? Little jokes, little attempts at charm, little big ideas that you think will impress me. And you watch. Quietly. Smiling. Waiting. Because every attempt is just another way for me to tease you. Every effort is a gift, a small gift of entertainment showing me exactly who you are. Your little face. Yes, let me linger on it. That blank, slightly worried expression. Those eyes that flicker nervously. Your lips pressed together in a futile attempt at composure. It's mesmerizing. It's proof that you are completely mine. That your mind can't hide anything from me. That you respond to my words, my tone, my presence without even realizing it. I see that tiny twitch of your hand. Trying to fidget? Trying to find comfort? So, place it back. Good. That's better. Every small adjustment you make is a reminder of your vulnerability. Every hesitant breath. A confession of your dependence. And that is what makes this so perfect. That's why you're mine. Do you remember last night? Oh yes, I remember. You tried to watch a movie thinking I wouldn't notice. And what happened? You fell asleep halfway through. Snoring softly. Little noises escaping without your control. Pathetic, isn't it? But also perfect. That is exactly who you are. A man who cannot even manage a simple evening without my oversight. Without my attention, without my subtle guidance. Now, roll slightly onto your side. Yes, just like that. Perfect. Keep your head tilted toward me. I want to see every expression, every flicker of emotion. Every tiny blush creeping up your cheeks. Every small shift in your posture that betrays your nervous energy. That is my art. That's what I shape every night. My creation. My obedient little husband. Do you feel the warmth spreading across your chest? That's not just your body. That's the sensation of submission settling in. That's your mind recognizing its place. You can try to resist. Oh, I know you can. I know you want to argue, to challenge, to push back. But resistance is useless. Every tiny act of defiance only proves your point. How easily you can be brought back under control. How effortless it is for me to shape you. Your voice. Soft laugh. Let's talk about that for a moment. Gentle, hesitant, soft. It doesn't carry weight. It doesn't command. It doesn't even fill a room. But it's perfect for whispering little confessions to me. Perfect for murmuring tiny admissions of your weaknesses. Every sound you make, every little sigh, every breathless pause. It's music. Music that belongs to me. Your legs. Yes. Let's focus on those for a moment. Soft. Weak. Not strong. Not commanding. They tremble under scrutiny. They carry a body that has never fully stood upright with confidence. And that's exactly why they're perfect. Perfect for lying here. Perfect for surrendering. Perfect for being reminded, again and again, of their place. Beneath me. Small. Helpless. My husband. Do you notice your hands? Resting, fidgeting, useless. Soft chuckle. Little appendages trembling slightly, betraying the anxiety that you try to hide. Your hands are a reflection of you. Tentative, uncertain, craving direction. And direction is what I provide. My words guide them. My voice guides them. My presence shapes them. That is what makes this so delicious. And your mind, oh your mind. So eager to wander. So desperate to imagine control, to daydream about being strong, being independent. And yet, every single time it returns to me. Returns to my whispers. Returns to my teasing. Returns to the undeniable truth. That you are mine. That you always have been. That you always will be. Do you feel that flutter in your chest? That tiny pulse of awareness? That's submission. That's surrender. That's the sound of a man realizing he is perfectly controlled. That he has no choice but to obey. That his thoughts, his reactions, his very being, belong to me tonight. And isn't that comforting? Isn't that delicious? Now tilt your head slightly closer to me. Yes, perfect. Let me see your expression. That tiny blush. That little nervous twitch. That hesitant gaze. Everything betrays your submission. Everything shows me that you respond to me not because you have to, but because a part of you craves it. Craves being reminded of your place. Craves being humiliated. Craves being mine. Good. That's it. Keep listening. Keep breathing. Keep feeling small, weak, and completely under my control. Every whisper. Every teasing word. Every soft laugh. Shaping you, guiding you, reminding you that this bed, this room, this night belongs to me. That's it. Just stay there. So, relax your body, little husband. Let the weight of your submission settle into your bones. Every muscle loosening, every breath deepening, every thought surrendering to me. You're doing so well, so obedient. And I love watching it. Do you feel it? That gentle warmth spreading through your chest? That's your mind accepting its place. Accepting the truth I've whispered into your ears all night. Weak. Ordinary. Helpless. And perfectly mine. Let that feeling wash over you. Let it settle. Let it be the last thought before sleep takes you. Look at you, soft, quiet, trembling just enough to remind me that you're alive, that you respond. You've been so beautiful tonight, my little husband. So willing. So eager. Every twitch, every sigh, every blush. All of it belongs to me. And as you drift closer to sleep, it will remain a quiet echo of my control. Remember all those tiny mistakes you've made? All those awkward little moments that made you blush, stumble, and fidget? Every one of them, I've cherished. Every one of them has reminded you of your place. And as you drift into dreams, I want you to carry those memories with you. Not to shame you, but to reinforce how deliciously obedient you are. How beautifully fragile. How mine. Good, breathe slowly. In and out, in and out. Yes, that's it. Let every breath carry away a little more of your tension. Let every exhale remind you of who is in charge. You don't have to think. You don't have to plan. Just listen. Just feel. Just surrender. Do you remember last week when you tried to speak up in that meeting? Soft chuckle. Oh yes. remember. You stumbled over your words, hesitated, glanced nervously at the faces around you, hoping no one noticed. And inside you felt that familiar little rush of embarrassment. That little flutter of humiliation. That's your world, isn't it? Always trying, always failing, always beautifully human. And that's exactly why you're perfect for me. Now roll slightly onto your side facing me. Yes, perfect. Keep your hands tucked close. Keep your mind attuned to my whispers. Let every sensation, every small sound, every subtle movement of my voice guide you further into this state. Into submission. Into sleep. Do you feel the softness of your own body against the sheets? The rise and fall of your chest? The warmth of your skin beneath your own hands? That is your vulnerability. That's your humanity. That's what makes you perfect for this moment. Perfect for me. And as your eyelids grow heavier, I want you to let go of everything else. Let go of the world outside. Let go of every expectation, every fear, every lingering doubt. I am here. My voice. My presence. My control. That's all that exists right now. That's all that matters. You little husband are exactly where you belong. And as you drift closer to sleep, every word I've whispered tonight, every gentle tease, every soft laugh, every reminder of your little flaws, will settle into your mind, shaping your dreams, guiding your rest. Your face, so soft, so ordinary, so perfectly submissive. I could watch you all night, couldn't I? Every tiny twitch, every little shiver, every faint blush. Proof that my attention reaches deep inside you. That my words shape you. That my teasing molds your thoughts. And you respond without even realizing how beautifully you obey. Feel your heartbeat. Slow. Fragile. That is your rhythm, my little husband. That is your surrender. That is your submission made physical. And with each beat, with each inhale and exhale, you drift closer, closer to sleep. Do you feel your mind softening, relaxing, letting go? That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Every thought of control, every flicker of independence, slipping away, leaving only the awareness of me, of my voice, of my presence, of the delicious, comforting humiliation that tells you, you are mine. Good, breathe in and out, in and out. Yes, that's it. Let the world fade. Let the edges of consciousness blur. Let the teasing words, the soft laughter, the whispered reminders, settle into the corners of your mind. Let them lull you. Let them shape the boundary between wakefulness and sleep. You are small. You are weak. You are ordinary. And that makes you perfect. Perfect for this. Perfect for me. Perfect for lying here, drifting, trembling, and surrendering. Every flaw, every mistake, every blush, carried with you into dreams, a testament to my control, my attention, my ownership. Good. You're doing so well. So obedient. So ready. Ready to sleep. Ready to surrender fully. Ready to let me guide you, through the night, through dreams, through everything. Now, close your eyes. Yes, that's it. Let the darkness take you. Let sleep wrap around you. Let every whispered word, every gentle tease, every soft laugh echo in your dreams, reminding you who you are and who you belong to. Sleep, my little husband. Sleep and know you are mine. Soft chuckle, whisper fading, good boy. Sleep well.